To celebrate my 60th birthday, we went on a special holiday. First stop Tokyo. Futuristic architecture, distinctive culture, temples, shrines, and the world's largest fish market. 1,700 stalls, 450 types of sea produce, bags of atmosphere. But there's no time to linger on this trip. We're off to a shrine and a temple with a new guide. Shinto is based on prehistoric traditions, a religion of actions and rituals rather than words, characterised by the worship of nature, ancestors, many gods, and animism, the idea that souls or spirits exist not only in humans, but also in animals, plants, rocks, mountains and rivers. These are wooden casks made of cypress. The casks used to contain sake, often presented in Shinto shrines as offerings and consumed during Shinto purification rituals. This could be compared with the use of red wine in the Christian Eucharist.
In Japan, it's also when you are born, you are already guided or they're guarded by the what they call guide spirit in Japan also. And through the guide spirit as a medium, you have to call the divine spirit from the heaven. And this is the first one. And the second one is concentration for your wish. And also the clapping hand means to purify also. If you have something wrong in your room, so you can just clapping hand. This is I was told by the Shinto priest, and also bring the good luck. So everywhere you can see.
Another shrine ritual are the votive tablets called ima. Prayers and wishes are written on the back of them, and they're hung on sticks. Common reasons for buying a plaque are for success at work or in exams, marital bliss, to have children, or good health. Sales of ima help support the shrine financially. At this shrine, the ima are written in many languages so that tourists can also participate. We were fortunate to arrive during two special ceremonies, a wedding and a commemoration. Our guide told us that they were holding a commemorative event. She probably knows best, but we thought it looked like a dress rehearsal for another day. I wonder if the commemoration has anything to do with the Emperor Meiji, who reigned 1868 to 1912 with his wife. Both are enshrined here. Something the guide didn't tell us was that the Allies destroyed this shrine by aerial bombardment in 1945, as it had been the focal point for Japan's right-wing militarists before the war. The present shrine dates from 1958 and fortunately has more widespread, popular appeal. During the New Year holidays, this is the most visited place in Japan, with over 3 million people worshipping here and buying good luck charms. Personally, I'm not a great fan of ritual, but the deep respect the Japanese have for nature is very evident here. It's a place to think and reflect. Most Japanese follow Shinto and Buddhism. Yes, I did say and, as most do not commit to just one religion. National statistics record around 90% practicing both.
Everywhere you can see the people making a noise. This is picking up the fortune paper. Okay? So you shake the stick and pick up the stick, and you pick up according to the numbers of the stick, you pick up the fortune papers. And if you get the bad fortune, you just tie the land like this. You see the paper tied around everywhere. So if you get the bad fortune, to drive away the bad fortune by the power of the temple, you just tie the land.
There's a large bronze incense burner in front of the main building of the temple. It's believed that the smoke from the incense and paper wishes has divine power, so visitors wave it towards their bodies and their heads to heal illness or improve their minds. I had a go to try to improve my video editing skills, but I didn't inhale, so I don't think it's worked. Well, I think that's enough about religion. What about other aspects of life in Tokyo? What about its architecture? Here we are in Tokyo's Metropolitan Government Office building. With its twin towers, it reminds us of New York. But best not think about that. We're on the 45th floor. The building opened in 1991 and cost $1 billion US dollars. The main building soars 797 feet, splitting on the second floor into those two towers. On a clear day, Siggy, our guide, tells us that we should see Mount Fuji and Tokyo Bay. Pity it's so overcast. The view certainly highlights the density of this city. This is the largest urban agglomeration in the world, with an overall population of more than 33 million. That's over a quarter of the population for Japan as a whole. Despite the pace of life in Tokyo, you can always find somewhere to relax before dashing on and rejoining the bustle. This is the journey with Siggy, our guide, to see the Rainbow Bridge, which took 6 years to build from 87 to 93. Our visit to Tokyo included many surprises. These photographs were taken in the food section of a department store. We're assured that they're fish-based, though we don't know if they're technically sushi. One thing we weren't at all surprised about was the difficulty of explaining vegetarianism. Nobody understood. As you can imagine, the National Museum is huge. We focused on just a few galleries. Frightening. Office workers come here after work. They sing karaoke and they play pachinko. What is it? One of Tokyo's most popular forms of recreation. Pinball without the flippers or the skill. I wanted to video them, but decided against it, hence these stills. And finally, here's a photo I shot in one of the parks. In Tokyo, even the mops are ordered and disciplined.